Breathe and invite presence to fill the space. To create space to create, curiosity must be ignited, and observation must shine. To see deeply, to notice quietly, to open eyes and heart to the world as it unfolds. The waves crash fiercely against the dark rocks, a powerful, endless rhythm. I stand watching, mesmerized by this dance of movement and stillness in front of me. I continue to move, carried by curiosity. I climb, up onto the rocks, seeking some point where the sea and sky stretch so wide. It fills me with possibilities, endless possibilities. I notice textures, thickness, empty branches against solid blue skies. To breathe the immensity around me, aware of everything and nothing all at once. The sea's vast openness mirrors the space I'm seeking within. In this moment, I notice my urge to hurry soften. Constant buzz in my mind quietening. Slow movement. Warm sun. I sit to breathe. I sit to observe my inner world. And sit to take note. And sit to take a moment to remove from senses. I breathe in for 5 and out for 5. Watching my breath rise and fall. A smile, and I'm on my way. I see. I see without the need to understand or analyze. I see without questions. I see as is. Know who are they? Know how long have they been fishing for? Know, do they even catch fish? And know, do they know it's not nice to kill animals? I don't think these things in this moment. I simply observe. There is so much fullness in this emptiness, a richness in presence. It's like being everything and nothing. A quiet connection beyond words or explanation. Continuing. A man walks by along a path. I follow. I see a broken tree branch hanging low. The perfect height for me to grip. Perfect place to hang. I swing. I try to swing. I notice how much harder it is to hang now than when I was a kid. I notice how this act of hanging takes me back to that playful child. I love being a child. I love having no responsibilities. I love playing, laughing, being silly. I love how children have this ability to be who they want, ask what they want, and be free to just be. Maybe that's it. Maybe creating space to create is about being a child again. Maybe. I broke the branch and it made me laugh. I don't know if anyone saw, but I found it so funny. Then watch me flex my muscles, attempted to do a pull-up or a half pull-up. Just one, that's enough, let's move on. Let's go for a swim. I've always had this deep connection to the ocean. I haven't figured out where that deep connection stems from. I think maybe because I grew up as a child by the ocean. My fond memories was at the beach, making sandcastles by myself, begging mum to play with me. And as I grow up, every time I return to the beach or a body of water, I feel so calm. The water cool against my skin. You could say washing the doubts and the confusions I carry. Those swirling thoughts about what I should be doing fade. And in the embrace of the sea, there's this deep understanding or sense of belonging. When I swim, I feel cleansed, if that is a feeling. I feel renewed, if that is a feeling. Maybe I feel a little more awake. No matter the temperature, the climate, the space or place that I swim, I always feel so grateful. So let's go create. Let's go create. I'm hungry.
Using up what I've got in the fridge is one of my joys in life, is trying to find how I can cook with what I've got in the fridge. What will come to life of the ingredients that I'm working with. We're going to play with these. I have some leftover mushrooms, so we will be using this and some other big mushrooms, and then I have some mint and coriander, which will be used. So I have so much space and time just to create, and I love this. This is like where I feel my core, when I feel so excited. It's not even excitement, it's like this feeling of just going, what's gonna happen? What's gonna happen? I got time to create, and what will I make? Time to create, what will I make? So let's get into the cooking. This house I'm staying at has a mini rice cooker. I was like, that's cute. Maybe it's practical for when you don't have big family. Practical when one person like me live by myself. So we're using it because fun. Washed rice, 1 cup. 1 cup water, little salt, and cook. So good. How are you two? And at this moment, I'm great. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. Why am I good? Why am I good? It's because I am creating space today. My current phrase or question I've been exploring in my practice is, how do I create space to ... And when I say to ... it is implying that in that moment something will arise in terms of what I'm wanting to create space with. So how do I create space to create, to let go, to explore, to express myself, to open up? How do I create the space today to do that thing? Because I've come to this realization or thought process that it's not time I need to complete all the things that I think I need to complete. I've got time. It's time always is going to exist. It's the space I need to create to kind of filter through my thoughts, my thoughts of thinking I need to do these things, and it's the space that I need to create to basically quiet everything off, to find the understanding or the moment of going, this is what I feel called to do. This is my question. What do I need to, or how can I create space? It's more this like feeling I have inside that I'm unsure about something. I want to do so many things in my day today, and I just know that I can't do it all, like in terms of in a day's time frame. Time is restricted in that way, but it's not that I need to confine by the fact that I've only got this day or this much time to do that thing. I'm really trying to open myself up to creating space to figure out what is the real thing that I want to do today. Not all these things that I think I want to do or have come up, or this list of things that I've got always. It's like, what do I really want to do? And sometimes I don't have the ability to actually go, I can go and do that. So then it might be more around, how do I create space to simply find balance in my day? Knowing that that day might be really busy, and not like my life is so busy, but it might require other people and responsibilities and obligations I need to fulfill with my day that I don't have as much control over. Let's create space. Let's create space. In the moment, let's create space to cook. So then I'm just gonna cook. That's it. I'm not worrying about the fact I'm gonna go meet someone later on, that I want to practice yoga. I'm not thinking about, oh, I should be reading my book, I should be replying to my friend, I should be in the garden, I'm like, I'm creating space to cook myself a really delicious meal with the food that I've got in my kitchen. In the kitchen, not my kitchen. This isn't my place. Anyway, ramble. Let's just start to cook, and I'm going to time lapse this now because I think I took a good amount of time. plating up. I don't know why. I just love putting it all together. No, it's like the final piece is just right there. How is she gonna plate it up? And the fun thing about having space to create whatever, I'm noticing, is also letting go of like getting it perfect. At the moment, this is not quite what I envisioned making. I know it's going to taste good because they're yummy ingredients. So if you work with yummy ingredients, you're going to get a yummy, most of the time, meal, unless you burn it. Or, yeah, depending on your taste buds. But I actually was envisioning more like a congee, so like more like a soupy thing. And then I pivoted because I had the eggplant and I was unsure if eggplant and congee was a thing. So then I went for like this combination of like a pad see ew style sauce, and then I just randomly cut the onions like I was caramelizing them. Like I cut them in strips versus chunks. So then I like went for this more caramelized onion combination. And that's what I love about cooking and creating. But what I know is that this doesn't just come naturally. This doesn't just wake up every morning and going, I'm going to be in this headspace. No, my friend, I'm not yet conditioned this way. I wake up with different thoughts, and these thoughts obviously serve me in some sense, but also not in others, because a lot of it is just unnecessary noise for myself to not think. That doesn't make sense, does it? No. What I'm saying, when I wake up, I don't always just wake up with this clear mind and clear vision, and sometimes I do. So when I get out of bed, I'm like, I know exactly what I want to do. Most times not. So I need to create space for myself to allow this curious creation. It's not that we don't have time. It's actually that we don't create space. This is how I feel. Because we can't create time. They say time is just a construct. So really what I'm realizing is that it's the space I need to create for myself to do the things that I want to do. And not let this idea that I don't have enough time, or the fear that, I'm only here on this planet for a small time. So I'm changing the narrative. How do I create space? Thanks for watching. I'm very full.